Well, hey, Beth. It's Jamie. That's me here. What is up, everybody? What's going on, honey? I know I was supposed to come to you guys on yesterday, bring you guys this review, girl. But listen, it didn't happen like that. So I hope you guys enjoy it all the same on today, okay? What's going on, Miss Kim Ellis, honey? Hi, what's up? Thanks for being here. Matter of fact, let me put some other images up here because we're going to start off with Joseline Cabaret. So we're going to review Joseline's Cabaret, and then we're going to follow up with Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. And I know a lot of y'all don't got Zues, girl. I know, girl. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys up some little images here, okay? So y'all can kind of follow along with what's been going on. What's up? That's what's up, oh 07 and Chanel, honey. What's going on? How is everybody? All right, I want to talk about Joseline's Cabaret first, and we'll get into the other stuff. And we ain't gonna be on here too long because y'all know I gotta go ahead and check out what Miss Girl finna say, so I can bring y'all that for all of y'all that's not gonna go over there and watch the woman that lost the case against, Miss Cardi B. But anyway, so wet. Okay, as you can see in the top, she really had just got beat up by Amber. All right, so I don't know if Amber must have slipped and fell or security had her or something. So it looks like she has the better of Amber in this photo, but that's not what really had happened. Okay, so there's that. The white girl started talking about what she said. She said, keep the ghetto outside. I said, not you talking about some ghetto, ma'am. I guess it'd be everybody referencing the ghetto as if they haven't seen Joseline's last two seasons. Girl, all of y'all is the ghetto, honey. What's up, Sasha? What's up, Carlandra? Okay, you saw her new song. I didn't care why Joseline keeps singing. I don't understand it. I feel like I could deal with the last, I know you want it. I know you need it. I bet you really want. I could deal with that one. But this next one, as soon as I see the white girl crawl across, I go ahead for me. I'm like, I just skip. Let me fast forward. Let me fast forward that. Skip that. I'm not interested in that part, Joseline, okay? This show is gross, but I can't stop watching it. I know, right? I saw the first season of Joseline Cabaret on We last year. I don't have Zues. Got you. Yeah, I think Zues and We may have some type of partnership. I feel like WeTV has partnered with a few apps like All BLK, and they've also partnered with Zues. So some of the things that you may see on We turn around and end up being on Zues, or vice versa, or All Black or whatever. So they have some type of partnership, which I think is, I guess, good for them. Shout out to them for, having that with a larger network, right? So Amber started doing a whole lot to me. She didn't even want to get her wig put back on her head. Okay. She didn't want to get the wig put back on her head. She just wanted to continue to fight wet. And I said, I want you to continue to get your life together. That's what I want you to do. Like, you doing a whole lot, ma'am. A whole lot. It was a bit irritating. Chanel calls and tells Joseline about Amber and wet fighting. And you know what? I meant to have an image of that, but I don't have it. But anyway, she calls Joseline, lets her know that, listen, girl, these girls got up here fighting. Right. So, Joseline ended up calling her out like, BIT, you won't need to be able to manage these ladies, okay? Because that's a problem for me. And you know what else is a problem for me is the fact that you and Lexi sat up there at the last reunion and y'all let them other ladies talk about me like a mother dog, okay? So if y'all ain't going to be able to handle them, then what do I need y'all for? So Joseline was definitely eating her up. And I said, girl, I don't even know why you chose Chanel. You acted like Chanel was the number one dancer in the house, and she wasn't, okay? And you already know she ain't got no backbone. So I felt like you chose Chanel last season because of she was the underdog, okay, and you like underdogs. And I also felt like you chose her because that probably was somebody that you felt that you could control or something. I don't know. But I'm like, that's Chanel, not that girl, period. I don't care what nobody say. Chanel's not that girl, so she should not have been in that place, okay? And if you was going to bring Lexi below just to bring her along, then, girl, you should have just chose Lexi to begin with, for real. But we know you got a crush on her. You like her, so whatever, girl. And, you like light, bright things. But anyway, what else we got? Chanel. So Chanel decides that she was going to round up all of the ladies. She rounded them up so that she can just let them know about what Joseline said, okay? Let them know what Joseline said about getting their stuff together, right? So Amber comes out talking about how she need a moment. And then Chanel said, girl, well, what moment do you need? Because this girl was just on the phone. All right, and she's ready to get in y'all as well. Before she get in y'all, she about to get in mine. So I'm gonna have to get in y'all. So what do you mean? I just spoke to this lady. I wasn't the one that told her that you was out here rumbling and stumbling. Girl, the producers told her, so they know. So then Amber really got on my nerves with how she was coming at everybody. Like Amber was giving me, I'm the big bad girl on campus. And I'm like, ooh, girl, but you couldn't handle Joseline, though. You the big bad girl on campus, though. I couldn't stand it. Amber was definitely starting to get on my nerves, What else? So then Chanel lets her know, like, listen, y'all been acting ass, okay? Y'all been acting ass. So then Amber feels away, like, who was acting ass? I wasn't acting ass. First of all, ma'am, you were. And your guilty conscience is speaking out very, very loudly at this time. Okay, you were totally showing your ass, and that's why you're talking. And you just mad that got back to Joseline, but this is Joseline's show, so it was going to get back to her either way. Okay, now Chanel says that everybody was showing their ass, and Capri said, "Girl, well, who is everybody? Don't be including me in it because you over there talking about y'all, and it wasn't a whole lot of y'all in it. Okay, so you could leave me out of that. I was over here sitting and observing." That's what Miss Capri was talking about. So Amber says that her and Chanel going back and forth. She tell Amber, listen, girl, I'm sorry. Amber tell Chanel, I'm not trying to let you be number 2 on my list. Mind you, she just whooped up on Wet Wet. So that was her number 1. It's the fact that she told Chanel, I'm not trying to let you be my number 2 on my list. So you might want to chill or whatever. And I felt a way a little about Chanel being a punk in that moment. But I have to be honest. When have we ever seen Chanel not being a punk? And that's just like Chanel's not a fighter. Everybody's not going to be with the rah-rah and ready to fight and all this stuff. They just not going to be. And Chanel is one of those people. But I do hope with her being in this whatever captain role that she's in, I do hope that she grow a pair before this season is over with. I do hope she rises to the occasion to know that ain't nobody got to talk to you any kind of way. Right? So, yeah. What else we got? What? Amber says, when Chanel said Joseline may send some people home, Amber gonna say, well, you need to be first. I said, see, Amber, you gonna have to go, baby, because you're a little too disrespectful for me. You gonna have to go. So Kay Capri, she's funny. She called Amber out like about the fight or whatever like that. And she says that, girl, you was the one that was out here, acting ass. And so I don't know why you over here trying to act shocked that this girl was saying something about you acting ass when that's exactly what it is you were doing. Okay. It was funny to see when Amber went to the back and she was supposed to be getting her wig on and her and Chanel going back and forth. She told Chanel, she said, girl, listen, I'm sorry if I'm not a person. She said, I'm sorry if you're not a person that'll punch up in her mouth for getting slick with you, but I am. I'm like, ooh, girl, well, you was kind of right, But Chanel, just find you a little bit of a backbone. Joseline arrives and shortly starts going off on everybody. Everybody, girl, she embarrassed Chanel. She embarrassed Lexi Blow. Girl, she sent Amber out as soon as she got in the room. She was like, let me tell y'all, all I thought about was Bonnie Bella. I said, I don't know. I said, Bonnie, you better not mess up with nothing, girl. Do you hear me? The way your mama flew in that room, like she had some children that was out here running amok and she found out about it. Girl, it gave me flashbacks to my mama. My mama used to do hair, right? And I'm the only girl, okay? So I don't have nothing but brothers. Girl, my mama used to be over there at that shop or whatever like that. Girl, she used to tell us not to ride our bikes. But girl, we used to ride our bikes and stuff in the cul-de-sac and everything. Girl, be all around town, girl. But honey, let her had caught us. She was flying through that door like Joseline, baby. Hear what I say, girl, it gave me a little flashback. I said, ooh, baby. Girl, Bonnie, you better not ever mess up, okay? I know what them days like, Miss Bonnie. But she came in there, collected the girls, put Miss Amber out, I was kind of glad a little bit because Amber was getting on my nerves. Like, Wet, obviously, she's going to always get on my nerves, okay? Just always. Like, it's something about her. Okay, Wet, you're giving me Blueface Barbie from last season. That's what you're giving me. All of this, but none of this, So I want you to pipe yours all the way down. So what else? Yeah, she got up in Kay Capri face and told her, if your big ass come up and think you finna run up on me and da-da-da-da-da, and the girl started laughing at her in her face. I think she was just excited. I don't think she meant to laugh, but she was just excited, like, oh my God, Joseline is in front of me. Oh my God, and she's threatening me. This is super exciting. Oh my goodness. So that's the energy she was leading off with. What else ended up happening? So Joseline made Chanel go outside. She was like, you need to go outside and check on her. Okay, you need to go outside, get her together, bring her back in. Amber was not allowing Chanel to bring her back in for nothing. I did hear after a while that Chanel was getting a bit more stern in her voice, okay? She was getting a little more stern in her voice when she was talking to Amber, like, you gonna let this mess up your money, because if you mess up the money, then you messing up my money, and I can't have that, or whatever. I was like, okay, we hear you trying to be a little stern, Chanel. We hear you, girl, but I guess it seems like Amber was handling you in the back, but Amber was so annoying to me. It was the fact that you're on this woman's platform. She's giving you an opportunity. She done snapped on you and told you to walk outside, but you want to sit up here and feel away because you don't like how she was talking to you. Girl, have you not been watching Love and Hip Hop to really know how Joseline is? Have you not been watching her previous shows to know how this woman is? She don't care. You should have got prepared for this. So then Joseline, that leaves her time to go off on Lexi Blow. Lexi Blow looks so dumb. She looked so dumb. She was trying to defend herself like, no, I was telling him to do this and I was telling him to do that and I was that. And I'm like, girl, we ain't seen none of that. You probably was, but they didn't show it to us. It looked like it was really all Chanel making the decisions. And it seems like give it enough time, you was going to let Chanel be the person in the front, that if all the girls wanted to jump on somebody, it was going to be Chanel. But see, you found out something by the end of the episode that the girls clocked you, baby. They clocked you, but let's keep going. Yeah. So then she sends Lexi outside to go and have the conversation. And eventually they were able to get Amber back inside. Okay. Now the Christian girl, Gaia, over there bringing up the Lord and stuff. So Joseline told her that she can't say anything about Jesus up in here. She said, what she told her, she said, you can't say nothing about Jesus up in here, honey, because you showing all your cootie twat and your tatas, okay? And you be doing it on a regular basis. So you can't come in here and tell us nothing about the Lord. Do you hear me? What else? She made the girl close her eyes and continue to pray or something like that. Like the girl just was sitting up there like this, just eyes closed. And when she opened them, Joseline told her to close them or something. I was like, okay, is she forcing this girl to pray to the Lord in this moment? What's happening? So Amber comes back in and tells Joseline how the fight started with Wet Wet. And she started saying that Wet Wet was singing and she was being annoying and all this other stuff, right? And what else? She said she was mad with Wet Wet for singing or whatever like that. And then Joseline asked, oh, you can sing? So she wants her to sing something. Wet Wet, I don't want you to sing anything else if it's not Happy Birthday. Do you hear what I say, girl? I don't even want you to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Happy Birthday is about as great as it's going to get for you. She was over there trying to come up with something, and I think she's trying to sing Beyonce, to the left, to the... I said, what is this? No, ma'am. I think it was Beyonce. Was it to the left, to the left? I can't remember, but it was terrible, and she should not have tried that. But anyway... Here go Amber. First of all, they was trying to find people. You got the blonde hair girl. She obviously must know how to sing. She must know how to blow because they didn't even let us hear her sing. But then they started to let us hear a little bit of Amber singing. And then they cropped that and they went to the confessional and let us hear her talking. I said, baby, I don't want to hear her talking. I want to hear her singing. But either way, when they finished singing, Joseline had me screaming because she said, okay, cool. So you, and you, y'all can go ahead and go. Thank you for your time. We don't need y'all. Girl hollering. And here go Capri talking so, ooh, triple homicide or something like that because everybody had to leave. So she ended up pulling Gaia out. It was, I think the girl name is Raven with the blonde hair, Wet Wet, and then Amber. So all of them had to leave, okay? They finish up the photo shoot. They do all of the things that they need to do. And then at some point, Joseline goes over to talk to the ladies about everything. You know, she tells Gaia, like, listen, girl, she's like, I understand you love your Lord and that's fine. And you can talk about Jesus, you know, a little bit, girl, but not every day. Like we can't be doing religion and politics like every day, girl. Like you're going to be messing up the mood, honey. We can't be doing that. Okay. Then she also, the girl said, well, Jesus, that's my homie. Like he going to always be with me. I'm going to always talk about him. And Joseline said, and that's fine. You got that, but we're not going to do that every day. Okay, so there's that. And then she also let the ladies know that, listen, I'm not here looking for singers. I'm looking for dancers. So what are y'all trying to do? Of course, they're trying to dance. So she was going to bring them back. The moment she made them walk out, though, I'm like, Joseline, you're going to bring them back. I know you're not going to go audition some more people. And I know you're not going to reach back and pull some ladies from the past few seasons because I'm not interested in seeing them. So there's that. Joseline, guess who else is there, y'all? Guess who is there? Miss Princess. Princess stopped by. I wonder if Princess is going to make another cameo or whatever appearance on the show. Because I think she's like the executive producer or something, or she works very closely with Zues, okay? So she was there and they had a small chit chat about Ray J. And her, now mind y'all, Princess that came out and she put on her page that she and Ray J about to finalize their divorce at some point this year. So I was like, okay, I thought they had worked it out. You know what? Princess and Ray J give me Safari and Erica of Love and Hip Hop. They just be on, like, they put their stuff on social media, but then we see them in pictures together looking happy and in love. So I am just, girl, I'm tired. I'm so confused, girl. I am tired. Okay. Just let me know when the paperwork is done. Because at this moment, y'all together. I don't care what y'all say on social media. When we get the hard evidence, then we will believe you. Okay. What else we got? So Princess was talking about how Ray J was supposed to be there to be with the kids or something, but he had to go to the studio, so he didn't do that. Joseline lets her know that she'll be opening up her first club, I believe, called Joseline's Cabaret, which I think is cute, right? Open up your little nightclub, but just make sure it's one of those, I don't want to say a luxury club, they don't probably make sense, but like a high-end type of club, girl. Because the club that they chose for the ladies to dance in, it definitely gave me ratchet. It definitely gave me dirty. It definitely gave me, we don't care about the pandemic or anything or no sicknesses or anything like that or dirt. Okay. We just gonna let y'all, it definitely gave me, we don't clean our bathrooms or replenish the tissue or anything like that. When you go in there to wash your hands, it ain't even no paper towels. Okay. When you go in there, it's mold and things in there. Like that's what it was getting. And I don't like it. I'm like, y'all need to be getting inspected as well, honey. Not just the restaurants. Y'all need to be inspected. What else? So she wants to open up her own club called Joseline's Cabaret. So that's probably going to work out for her at some point. And it's going to be great and not great because Joseline going to be playing a lot of her own music there. And I don't know what to say, girl. If you're going to be playing a lot of your music, girl, do a lot of people listen to Joseline? So you're going to have to add more to that playlist, honey. What else? The ladies get there. So the ladies finally arrive. And let me tell y'all, okay, Capri went ahead and took her seat right next to this princess. And she knew where the money was at. Do you hear me? She was over there like, girl, I couldn't even blame K Capri for taking her seat. She said, I'm going to sit right over here with a hookah. And I'm like, girl, I know they got more than one hookah there. They probably got one in the other kitchen where the other ladies at. But I think she just wanted to make sure she sat near Princess, engaged, interacted with the ladies. So even if things don't work out for her on this show, she probably could leave with some type of connect or something like that. Okay. So she chit chat with Princess and stuff. But let me tell y'all, she definitely got Miss Lexi Blow together. She got Miss Lexi Blow, okay? Capri talked about how she want kids and stuff like that. She says that she doesn't know how to take peen. She didn't say she don't know how. She just said she don't take peen. That's just what it is, okay? She says that she plans to do in vitro whenever she decides to have children. So there's that. What else? So they went from small talking about Joseline and Princess and Capri wanted to have kids to her going in on Lexi Blow. Okay. Capri tells Lexi that she came off nasty and she doesn't like being around her. Lexi says that she has never talked to her and or was never nasty to her or whatever like that. And Joseline was shocked because she was like, girl, are you sure this was Lexi? Because she's so sweet. Yeah. I'm sure Lexi said some subtle things and some slick stuff because I feel like when she get in her confessional, she be hella slick too. So I feel like she definitely could have said some slick stuff when she thought nobody was listening or watching her. So Capri says that she was very observant, and I believe what Capri says. I believe that Capri is a very observant person because she sat back there in that chair at the photo shoot and just watched everybody. All right. So then Lexi kept talking about she lying, and then Capri was just like, girl, I see you getting upset. You know, you getting mad, you getting loud or whatever like that. But it's okay. It's good, you know, because you know I'm telling the truth. And Lexi was like, no, ma'am, it's because you lying, boo. That's why I'm upset. Meanwhile, you got Gaia in the back at the other kitchen over there taunting the ladies or whatever. Okay, making them feel away, calling them out about, bringing up, God and stuff, and then calling them out about them selling their bodies or something like that. So they had to go ahead and call her out and eat her up real good. So Wet and her get into an argument, and this is why I can't stand Wet. Not only is her voice loud and she does say yes all the time, like it's irritating, but it's her continuing to show her breastises, okay? And she keeps trying to shake them or whatever and show the people, look, like London and Paris. Did you hear that? Did you see that? I'm like, girl, you are so excited to have these things, okay? You be careful before they pop. Okay, you're going to get into another fight and somebody going to make sure them things pop, girl. You need to be very careful. You are irritating. But when, what's her name? When Wet Wet said, I paid for these, and oh girl, Gaia said, I prayed for these, I holla. I said, girl, not I prayed and I paid. Hilarious, girl, hilarious. So Joseline asked Lollipop, we can see where Joseline goes over to Lollipop to get her thoughts about, like, listen, if you were able to send somebody home, who would it be? She said Amber. Amber walked up, and Amber really got upset, and she really wanted to go off on her for real. But I think it clicked to her like, okay, I was almost put out the house not too long ago. So let me play this kind of cool and as cute as I want. But then she got on her high horse, and I think she thought that she was impressing Joseline or whatever. But let's talk about it. So the girl said, Lollipop says Amber. Amber hears her and calls her out for going to, get some peen or whatever like that. Like, girl, you want to try and call me out when both of y'all was out here trying to get some peen? Do you think Joseline's going to care? Joseline damn near gave us a whole sex tape, okay? A whole sex scene in the tub with her and her man, Ballistic, okay? So I don't think that she's going to care too much about what this girl Winnie did before they came over to link up with her. So Amber over there tried to overdo it, I feel, by hyping up Joseline as well, because she was like, you see Joseline right here. You see she the baddest BIT, and she got this and she got that. So if you ain't over here worried about Joseline, then and you shouldn't be worried about nothing else and whoop de whoop. And I was like, but you was just worried about some BS earlier. You should have been worried about Joseline and you getting a position in the cabaret. That's what you should have been worried about earlier, but you wasn't worried about that, right? So how you gonna say that to her? So you over here trying to impress Joseline, but the difference is Joseline sees through you. There's that. Okay, so girl, just shut up. Anyway, so then we have Amber. She later on we can see where Amber decides to make like a cheers or whatever to the ladies of season 3. And this is when stuff kind of went down because she ended up calling out Lexi, right? So she makes a cheers to season 3 and she says not to season 2, not to y'all ladies, not season 2 because y'all was laughing at them. And they said according to Lollipop, when they had to sit on the van and they had to wait on Joseline's order, they said that Lexi Blow was up there laughing at them and laughing at the fact that they had to sit on the van, on the bus, and ended up falling asleep on the bus. Okay. So, or the van or whatever. So that's what ended up happening. Of course, Lexi was going to deny it, but you got Capri in the back saying, no, you said it and you did it. You said it and you didn't. You said it and you did it. I said, come on, Capri. So Chanel says that she didn't laugh at them. And then Amber says, well, I wasn't talking about you then. This ain't your fight then if you wasn't the one laughing. And then here goes Chanel, but you said y'all. And I said, Chanel, let's not use that. Because when Capri tried to check you about saying y'all, all right, you still stood by y'all. All right. So now you see how I feel so quickly with the karma. All right. So, what else? Lexi asked Chanel, like, did I say something like that to you? Did I say something like that to you? Chanel, you came out better saying, girl, I don't know. I don't even remember. Like, I don't even know. Right? You came out better saying that. But Joseline was right when she said that you're nobody's friend and you fake. Because you turned around and you was like, you looked at Joseline and started nodding your head like, girl, yeah, she did say that. But I know why you did that, Chanel. It's because you're weak. Right? It's because you're weak and you see that it's more women in season 3 than it is in season 2. So now you're doing, I feel, what you kind of did last season where you try to get in where you could fit in. So you want to be like, yeah, she said that, because I think you think it's going to make you in better favor with the season 3 girls because you kept it honest. No, ma'am. That's not going to happen. What's up, everybody over here on TikTok? Feel free to join the conversation over here on YouTube. The link is in the bio. All right. So what else we got? Oh, Amber kept calling Lexi Blow, Lexi Ho. I said, not Lexi Ho, girl. How rude. How rude. So then they also called out Gaia because Gaia said that she was going to beat up Joseline or do something to Joseline, but she said that she was joking. But then she tried to backpedal in Joseline's face, and the ladies had to call out her for the BS that she was out here spewing. And then it looks like she ended up getting into a fight before the show ended. It looks like there was a fight or something that ended up happening between Gaia and some of the other ladies. But Gaia is crazy, okay? Period. Gaia got some issues with something going on over there, girl. But let me tell y'all what's going to be interesting on next week's episode. Gaia doing all this weird movement, and then she runs up and she grabs Lexi Blow by her legs and dips her on the concrete. Do you hear me? Picks this girl up. And I'm like, how she even get that close to you? Like she was doing something, like it's this old movie I used to watch. But she over here doing all of this. Okay, girl, you know what? Maybe that was swag surfing. I swag when I watch me something, I'm on hypnotic, exotic. Do you hear what I say? And she ran up, grabbed her, and dipped her ass. I said, oh, no, ma'am. And then next thing you know, we could see where Lexi Blow takes Gaia and dips her in the pool. And I was like, boy, the ghetto that I love to watch, honey. That's all I can say about it, girl. Y'all leave y'all thoughts in comments, honey. We're about to go ahead and switch on over, girl, because y'all know I got to talk about love and hip-hop family reunion. Let me see you guys' comments real quick before I switch over. It looks like they literally dragged her out the house. Gotcha. And then I'm like, they done dragged her out the house, but y'all done seen Lexi Blow, or Lexi Blow, did you volunteer to go outside the house to talk to her? Lexi looked like she dropped her crazy in the pool. She did. Lexi don't ever say nothing. She the real punk. Ooh, and there's that. I think Chanel did that because Lexi don't ever have her back. Ooh, I ain't think about that, Natay. I ain't think about that. Lexi don't be having her back. I can't get over how different Wet look in her confessional. Listen to me. I don't know what's going on. I do think in her confessionals, though, she has clear braces. And when you drink, like, because I used to have clear braces, when you drink something red or something with color, it kind of stains you for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, girl, just go brush your teeth real quick. You know what I'm saying? But maybe she didn't have time to do all that before the confessional. But yeah, that's what it was given. She definitely looks different. It's like in the confessional, she looks lighter. When she with the lady, she looks more brown. I don't know. Maybe it's the hair or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. They're gonna need a fire decor, and definitely not the girl from Love and Hip Hop. Again, it's this season 2 or 3, y'all. I'm trying to catch up. This season 3. This the new season that just dropped not too long ago. Like what? I think this is the second episode that I'm covering. I think.